Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to today's KW video presentation with the KW Technology team, Crush It with YouTube. It's now 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, so we're going to go ahead and get started so we can get you in and out and back to your day. We know December can be a busy month with everything going on, holidays and all, so we want to really be purposeful with our time today and get you everything that you need to get started using YouTube so you can, as we call it, crush it with YouTube throughout next year. Before we begin, I do want to do a little bit of housekeeping. Over on the right side of your screen in your GoToWebinar interface, there's a little hand symbol. If you could click that, that lets us know that you can hear our voice right now and that you've got good audio. Excellent, thank you very much. Well, before we also get too far along, I want to mention that there is a handout for today's presentation. We have several people still logging in, so we're going to just cover this a couple times. So you may hear me talk about the handout throughout today's presentation, but it's over on the right side of your screen. On the GoToWebinar interface, you should see a PDF called Crush It with YouTube HO. That's your handout. You can certainly download that, print it out if you'd like. This will be very important for after today's presentation to help you follow up with any of the action items that you're not able to accomplish during the call. And there may be several, so that's okay. Take that handout and you'll find it to be very useful for you. Now, before we begin and introduce our sponsor from KW Video, I wanted to quickly introduce who I am. My name is JP Lewis. I have the privilege of being your Executive Director of Media Services for Keller Williams Realty International here in Austin, Texas. I've actually had the luxury of being a part of this amazing organization for over a decade, about 11 years now. And I can tell you, as I'm sure you've heard before, Keller Williams has absolutely changed my life. And one of the things I love most is that I get to work in my passion zone and get to serve all of you wonderful associates across the globe. As your Executive Director of Media Services, I get to work with an amazing group of creative, talented professionals here at the International office, just not too far from Gary Keller's office. We create all the media content you experience and hopefully use in your business. Primarily through the kwconnect.com website, we create all the online training that you see, audio and video media there for your business to grow and learn with. We also run the Keller Williams official YouTube channel, which you'll get to see on today's presentation. And that's great for sharing with buyers, sellers, and of course other associates. And our team also runs the KW video program, which you'll hear a little bit about today as well. And of course, one of our biggest passion areas is YouTube. It's a very popular opportunity in real estate right now, and unfortunately, a lot of associates aren't using it, but we're going to give you some tips to get you started using YouTube today. Before we do, I want to bring up Marlinda Hinojosa, who is going to share a little bit about KW Video later in our presentation, and I wanted to introduce you guys so you know who she is when you hear her voice. So Marlinda, can you hear me okay?
Hi, JP. Yes.
Awesome. Thanks for being with us
I'm
today.
Marlinda. You bet. Thank you. And I'm with KW Video, and we're glad to bring you this webinar, Crush It with YouTube, with JP Lewis. We're very lucky to have JP Lewis here at KW as he is the expert in video branding, YouTube, and social media optimizing. I think on here we're going to see my email at some point, but I can be reached at my first name's Marlinda, last name Hinojosa at kwvideo.com, and feel free to email me during the presentation or afterwards.
Absolutely. Thank you. And I'm sending your email address out to everyone via the chat tool. So if you guys want to save that in your contacts or email Marlinda throughout the presentation if you have questions about the KW Video program. It is an annual membership program and it's provided for all Keller Williams associates. You can sign up at 2 different levels. So you'll hear more about that later, but we wanted to give you a point of contact if you have any questions about that. And throughout today's presentation, speaking of questions, there is a question or chat tool in your GoToWebinar interface. We'd encourage you to use that. Ask us questions. Let us know if I've confused you anyway, or if we're going too quick or too slow, or if you have audio issues, whatever it might be. Use the question tool, let us know, and like I said, we'll get you in and out and back to your business, hopefully with some very powerful tools you can implement now and into 2016. So let's keep rolling through our presentation. So this is what we're going to learn today. We're going to learn 3 major components of being effective with YouTube. The first is obviously setting up your channel. Many of you may not realize it, but you actually have a YouTube channel out there, and you just may not be taking advantage of it yet. We're going to show you how to set that up. Second thing is we're going to talk about how to upload and share video. Now this is the most important thing when it comes to YouTube because most folks are watching video on what we call watch pages. So one of the first things you need to do quickly is get a video just uploaded and go out there and share it. And this is where most agents get tripped up. So that's why we put it as second on the agenda. And then third is to optimize that channel. And this is equally important, but can come a little bit later because like I said, this is more of a branding and marketing opportunity, not so much about sharing video as it is building that third website, right? You've got e-agency, you've got e-edge, or you might have a website you're using on your own. This Google provided tool of YouTube can be a whole nother website for you and a very powerful, rich media content one. So we're going to talk about optimizing that so that you're getting the maximum benefits. So those are three things we'll cover today. Like I said, if we go through and you have any questions, just let us know. Like Marlinda mentioned, as Executive Director of Media Services, I'm also a Keller Williams approved trainer. I'm very passionate about helping you guys. I'd love to say I'm the end-all be-all expert. By no means am I. I'm also a licensed agent. My wife works at Keller Williams, and we have a team here in Austin, and it's just a passion zone of mine. So if you have any tips, tricks, anything that you want to share that you're learning in your business, please bring them to this webinar. We're on here live so that we can all learn together, and by no means am I the master. This is all about a journey towards mastery for all of us. So thank you for being here. I'm really humbled to be a part of it, and let's get started. Oops. So before we get into the first step of setting up your YouTube channel, we want to talk about why. Now, you wouldn't be on this webinar if you didn't know video is important, so I won't spend a lot of time on this, but I do want to point out some critical statistics. Video is really exploding across real estate as an opportunity, and the teams and the agents and the team leaders of our market centers that get it at a high level are seeing the real benefit. But a couple of things that you might want to think about. Based on some sources that we've seen in our research, about 85% of buyers and sellers are stating they want to work with an agent who uses video. It's just sort of an expectation these days for almost any business. Now, homes listed with video tend to get 4 times the inquiries of homes listed without video. This is that Craigslist thing we all went through years ago when Craigslist started letting you post and put photos and all of that. Basically, if your listing on Craigslist didn't have a photo, whatever you might be selling, you really weren't getting any viewership. Well, video is the new photo, right? You almost have to have video. If I can go on to Zappos and see any shoe I want demoed for me with a person wearing it and a whole video of what it looks like and 360 degrees demonstration of that particular shoe, why wouldn't I expect that of my property, right, that I might buy or live in? And then, of course, lastly, including video and emails is really a huge opportunity. It doubles the click-through rate and reduces opt-outs by 75%. I believe that was a stat from Eloqua. So the point here is video is really a huge opportunity. We're all experiencing video and multi-screens throughout our lives, especially here in North America. So definitely pay attention to what's going on with video in your local market. The other thing is I really want to focus you guys on what results you should be looking for, right? And YouTube is a great resource for you because, like I said, it's this whole video library in the cloud, and Google owns it, which means Google's going to favor you for using YouTube. But here's some things you should be looking for, framed in the reference of leads, listings, and leverage, right? Well, if you're being found more, and which video can be very, very good for, you're going to hear your client starting to say, or your leads coming in saying, hey, I saw one of your videos, or I caught one of your videos on YouTube, or whatever it might be. It's sort of like they're just landing on your stuff. That's what our top agents say they're hearing from their leads that come in, and they're just starting to begin to track the results of that in a more measurable way through metrics and the sort. Converting leads easier. This is a huge opportunity for video because video is a very human thing, right? It's about making a connection, and you don't even have to be there in the room. So people are saying that video is helping them convert leads easier. What this sounds like is your clients actually saying, or your leads saying, hey, I've been watching your videos. Can you come meet with us about listing our home, or can you help me find some properties? You seem to know this area well. It's about them building a relationship with you when you're not even there. Now that takes some time. You need to be doing videos for a little while, but that's some of the results you're looking for. Now, converting more at the listing appointment, as Marlinda and many other people at KW can tell you, listings is the name of the game, right? So one of the things that you can really do with video in a very powerful way is leverage them at the listing appointment. You'll hear your clients at the kitchen table say, well, none of the other agents showed me this, or none of the agents are doing that. And that's why video is such a really cool opportunity, because a lot of your competition may not be doing video at all. And then one of the best kept secrets about video that I'm finding is that it can actually be a strong leverage tool. You can get more time back. So be thinking throughout this YouTube presentation about how can you use video to actually get your time back. Perhaps there are videos you could put up on YouTube and that you'll see in the KW video program that actually give you more time back. They'll answer questions that you're commonly having to write or, emails for over and over again. Video can help you get out of having to answer those frequently asked questions over and over again, because you can just say, hey, I got a video on that, and shoot them a link to a video. Not to mention the power of video in your buyer consultation or listing presentation. You can send video ahead in the pre-listing packet or in your buyer consultation materials, and actually save yourself having to spend time in the appointment reiterating some of those common scripts about your marketing plan or maybe your services as a buyer specialist, whatever it might be. That can reduce the time in your appointments and actually get you more time in your day to get more appointments in, right? Really cool opportunities there, not to mention training your team and all sorts of other communication tools that video can help with. So don't forget, video can be a very powerful leverage tool. But most importantly, pay attention to what's going on in your market. I challenge you to go to your YouTube, you go to youtube.com and start searching on YouTube for, homes for sale in your area or certain topics about the community, and see if any of your competitors already have started their YouTube channels. You might be surprised who's already out there doing it. You don't want to get left behind. Again, if you guys have any questions, let us know. The chat and question tool are live and ready to go, and we're here to answer any of those. Now, a couple other things you want to point out that we want to point out for you as we dig into an official YouTube channel for yourself. Look at some benchmarks that are out there. Look in your local market, but also look at these three. These are just a few of many that are available to you. One is Jackie Ellis, based out of Florida. She's a top mega team and OP in her area. She's got a great YouTube channel. I'm going to send that out to you guys via the chat tool. This is probably one of the more important things to do, is start benchmarking. Start looking at channels that are out there that are real estate focused, and even some that aren't. And the one I'm going to show you today is Late Night. The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. That's a good benchmark. I'm sending you out these other ones from Jackie and Stephen Cooley as well. Not that they're the end-all be-all, but they're just some examples to get you thinking about your own channel and if you fully optimized it enough, or if maybe there's some things you hadn't thought of that you could do. So you should be seeing Jackie's and Stevens. You can click on those or copy and paste them into your web page if you want to, your browser, excuse me, if you want to check them out. One of the best ones is going to be Jimmy Fallon's, and of course he's got the luxury of a whole staff that probably runs this for him and the sort, but it is a really good model for optimizing your YouTube channel and taking full advantage of it. We'll talk more about that in just a second. On your screens, you should be seeing the official Keller Williams YouTube channel, which I mentioned at the beginning of our presentation. Let me pull that over here to your screens. This is a really cool website for you to bookmark because, one, it's got free videos on it, and it's also a good benchmark for what YouTube channels should look like. So this one is youtube.com/Keller Williams. Again, youtube.com/Keller Williams. This is provided for all of you. There's buyer-facing videos, seller-facing videos, and of course recruiting content here as well. So check it out. You can certainly use these videos, but really look at it and compare it to your own YouTube channel. Have you put cover art up at the top, channel art? Have you optimized your Google Plus profile image? Do you have any videos up? Have you organized them to playlists? You don't have to do this stuff all at once. This is just something you can put a business plan around and just tackle, or have someone on your team tackle over time. Great website for you there, though. Let's take a look at Jackie's just real quickly. And I'm spending time on this because before you get started with the 3 steps we're going to cover, it's good to sort of know where you're going, right? Begin with the end in mind. Now you'll see Jackie has channel art up at the top about her team. That's just a quick photo that you can build and put in there. She's linking out to her website. That's very important. And of course, she's got her videos here, right? She's got a ton of KW videos, which she's organized into playlists for home sellers, home buyers. She's got some localized videos she does with a local team member who actually helps her shoot some videos in her local area, which is always great. And the KW video app can help with that too. She's got recruiting content, but you see how she's got a channel that's organized, right? She's definitely taking full advantage of this opportunity Google provides all of us, because if you don't know, Google owns YouTube. Stephen Cooley, I mentioned, I'll bring his over as well. Very similar, using a lot of KW videos, which is nice, but also doing good smart marketing. He's got his team photo up here. So when I land on this, even if I don't watch his videos, boom, it just looks like Stephen's a full-time professional real estate agent. And when I kick the tires and kind of check out his website or other competitors, he's going to stand out as more accomplished and more professional. And the video content certainly emphasizes that as well, even if I don't watch each video. Now, the one that's a lot of fun, and I encourage you to take a look at it, but don't get lost watching all the videos, because he's got a lot of funny, great content. But check out Late Night on YouTube, The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. This is a very good model for engaging your YouTube channel, connecting it to social media, as well as, of course, linking back to the website, and just doing fun video content. He's got a really cute video that gets people to subscribe to his YouTube channel. Obviously, you don't have to go get a TV studio or anything like that, but you can just take some of these as food for thought for how you can create some more engagement into your brand and your company. Okay, so those are good benchmarks for you. Let's move this back out of the way and get back to our presentation. So what you should be seeing is those benchmarks. Remember, they're in the chat tool there on the right side of your screen. Let's jump into how you might actually set up your channel. Now, this is pretty rudimentary, so if you've already got a channel, bear with us. We're not going to spend a lot of time on this, but we do want to make sure everyone on the call knows how to access their YouTube channel. And basically, here's the quickest, easiest way for us to share that with you. You know, if you have a Google account of any kind in your life, then you actually have a YouTube channel. You simply log in to the Google account that you're currently using in your business. And then when you're logged into that Google account, you can do that by going to google.com or Gmail or however you currently log into Google. Just go there and do that right now. And then either open up a new tab, or right there in that same page, go to your address bar in your browser and simply type in youtube.com. What that's going to do is take you over to YouTube, and if you're signed into Google, you should see that you're signed into YouTube as well. Now, I'm going to demonstrate that for you in just a second, but just keep this in mind. Down below, if you've never used Google at all, you actually have a Keller Williams Google account that Keller Williams has provided all associates. You can log into it at google.com, and your username is going to be at kw.com. That's your at kw.com email address. So it's probably your name. Like in my case, it's jplewis at kw.com, or it might be your name with a dot or a separation of some sort. But if you know your at kw.com email address, that's your username, and then your password is going to be your MyKW intranet password. So again, you don't have to use that, but it comes with some great features like more storage on Google Drive and the sort. But the main thing to take away is that use this if you've never used Google at all for your business. If you already have a Google account and you're comfortable using it for your business, definitely log into it, and let's get it activated. So I'm going to show you a couple things here that will help you. And let's go over to YouTube, and we'll bring that up on your screens right now. So here I am, just a regular browser, and on your screen you should see youtube.com. This is the part of the presentation where if you can follow along with me, I think you'll get a lot out of this simply by opening up your browser, listening to my voice, and maybe typing in and follow along with me. But go to youtube.com if you're already logged into Google. If you're not and you land on YouTube, notice in the right side of your screen you'll see that little blue sign in button. If you're seeing a picture of yourself or a silhouette of some kind, that means you're signed in, and that's great. Just make sure that's a channel that you are comfortable using. But if you're not signed in, go ahead and click that blue button right there. Now, if you're like me, you might have one Google account or several Google accounts. That's okay. Just pick the one that you want to use for your business, and you can sign in. So in this case, you can see I'm using my KW provided Google account. So I'm going to go and sign in with my KW intranet password. Now, again, I'm landing on the YouTube homepage, and you can see in the top right corner, if you can tell, that's my silhouette from Google+, my picture, my avatar as you call it, and that means I'm signed in, right? Now look over on the left-hand side of the screen. Under the YouTube home button on the left-hand side is My Channel. If you have never accessed or uploaded video to your YouTube channel, this is a very important step. You want to click My Channel and take a look at your channel. Now, if you're not seeing that you have a big bar up at the top or some sort of image of some kind, then you've probably not activated your channel. You might even be getting a pop-up window right now that's asking you for additional information like your birth date or maybe your full name, things like that. Go ahead and follow those instructions. Remember, this is all in your handout, and it mentions the instructions might be there. You want to follow those instructions and finish activating your YouTube channel. That's how you know you have an activated, set up YouTube channel. And again, this is tied to the Google account you signed into. And this is great because as you can see here, this is just a demo account I'm showing you on your screens, but I've got my videos in there. I put a KW video image up at the top. It's got my Google Plus profile image there on the left. It's just a cool extra place. And if this was for your business, you could see how, boom, it's going to just really look like a whole nother website. And since Google owns it, it's really going to pop, right, when people land on it. So again, this is all about just getting it set up to the basics here. Now, if you get it set up and you don't have an image up there at the top and you don't have any videos loaded and you don't have website links, that's okay. Remember, that's step 3. We're not going to worry about that right now. The main thing is just to get it set up so that you know you can upload a video there. One important thing that'll take us into our next part of the presentation is that big upload button also in the top right corner of your browser. That is on your YouTube channel, and that means you can upload videos to that channel anytime that you'd like. Okay? All right, let's pause there and go back to our presentation. So remember, this is in your handout. That PDF, if you've just signed on late, is over on the right side of your screen in the GoToWebinar interface. You can go ahead and download that now and print it out so you can follow along or use it for later. Okay, any questions about setting up your channel? I know that's pretty basic. I just wanted to make sure we take our time because YouTube's not exactly the most user-friendly web page most of the time, so we want to make sure we answer your questions as we go. But let's keep moving. So really the most important step with using YouTube is getting videos uploaded and sharing them. And we're going to spend some time on this because a lot of agents really get gun shy here. They get really fearful that they don't look great on camera or doesn't sound good or whatever it is. And you'll see in the KW video program, we've got a lot of resources available to help you get past that, especially because of the scripts and the content and the tool that we provide you that allows you to start sharing video that you're more comfortable with, right? Now, the important thing here is to keep in mind that the reason we make this so important before you even maybe optimize your channel is that most of us across the globe are just watching videos on YouTube. We're not always hitting your channel, so that can come third, right? The second step needs to be getting a video started and starting to share it, because this is about human connection and getting a video shared. I'm sure many of you have shared video on YouTube before. It's just copying and pasting a link and sending it to somebody. Or if you're a little more advanced, you're embedding video onto your website. The important thing is get a video done and get momentum behind this effort of using video in your business. Get a video done, get it onto your channel, and start sharing it, right? So let's talk about how you can do that. Now, one of the most important ways, one of the most powerful ways that you can do that is through KW Video. So one of the things we wanted to share with you was, while we're talking about it, is why we actually came up with this KW Video program in the first place. Because here's the basic idea when it comes to uploading and sharing video. Agents typically make a video, however they choose to make it. They might grab their phone and shoot a quick video with the camera app that's on there, or they might have paid a videographer and then they get a video file and they don't know what to do with it. Or maybe they're using a webcam and they just shoot a video on their webcam and then they're kind of like, well, what do I do with it? Well, obviously you want to share it out there, and there's 4 major ways to share your videos: social media, your website, email, or text messaging. Now, the first 3 YouTube helps you do at a very, very high level. Text messaging, obviously, you're going to be texting YouTube links, right? YouTube, the website, doesn't help you do that per se, but I'm going to show you some cool ways you can do that. But here's the thing, that big question mark in the middle, that's where agents get a little stuck. They've got these videos they have something to do with, they need to do something with, and they're not sure what to do. Well, you need to put them somewhere on the internet. We would never want to email a video file to somebody, so you got to put them somewhere, whether it's Facebook or whatever. You need to put your videos somewhere. In this case, we would recommend YouTube. And that's actually why we brought the KW video to fruition, right? We wanted to give you tools, training, and resources for getting your video out there to your potential clients and your current clients. So we designed KW video to actually upload videos directly to YouTube. So whichever program you might use to make video, make sure it's got a connection to your YouTube channel. Make sure it's some way that you can upload. Now, this is pretty common. Most apps are letting you upload to YouTube, but the reason KW Video program chose to upload automatically to YouTube on your behalf was to save you the time and trouble of having to do it yourself. But as we talk about creating video content, remember, you're going to need to upload it to YouTube, and then you can start sharing it. Now, if you're on this webinar and you know that Facebook is making a play to host upload videos and all of that, understand that's absolutely an option, and we can teach you how to do that as well, especially through the KW Video program, because Facebook's making some really cool advancements with video. But YouTube is still owned by Google and the #2 search engine in the world, so you definitely should take advantage of it. Oh, great question just came in. Is there a way to download the KW videos that you make that go up to YouTube so that you can upload them natively to other platforms, like Facebook, for example, like we just mentioned? Absolutely. I'll show you this in just a little bit, but on your YouTube channel, you can absolutely download the video files, any video files, but of course the KW videos that are up there can be downloaded as well. And that's what I love about YouTube. You can download videos and upload them to any other platform you want, including the KW videos that our solution makes for you. And that's just very, very easy to do. The reason I like that is that YouTube then becomes your library of video content on the cloud or in the cloud. And that means your stuff's always there and you can always access it from any computer in the world as long as you have an internet connection. And what it also does is it gets those videos off of your mobile device. If you're like me, you hate having to buy more storage or bigger devices every year or so. Every time Apple or Android releases a device, we tend to run out of storage quickly. Well, this helps you keep the video files on YouTube, which hosts those videos for free and off of your device. Great question. Oh, excellent. If you're looking for the recording of this webinar, the technology team will be sharing that with all attendees afterwards. And of course, we touch on this topic and many others in the KW Video program. So that's a great reason to email Marlinda and get connected with her to sign up for the KW Video program to get all of our training, not to mention this one from KW Technology. Okay, so let's talk about the types of videos you might upload. And then we'll jump over to YouTube and I'll show you how you upload videos. It's got a couple of different options. Let me just click over here. So on your screens, you should see 8 different models for videos. Now this won't tell you how to create all of these videos, but I can tell you the KW Video program especially has brought this into mind and designed our templates to help you do many of these. But I've ranked these from easier to harder based on what we see our associates doing and the technology and time involved, right? So some of the easiest things you can upload to YouTube are like social media videos, right? This would be happy birthday, congratulations, holidays, anything positive, fun, or interesting. This is one category where it's very easy to quickly upload that to Facebook as well, and we can show you how to do that on your own or through the KW Video app. Second down is customer service, right? This is about helping out-of-town buyers, sharing with them, the videos that you can post to YouTube quickly that help them understand maybe an issue with the property or an inspection issue, whatever it might be. You can also give them great videos like you see in the KW Video Library about what to expect next in the process. That's great customer service, right? And videos are very powerful in helping them feel very highly served. Also, you can put a face to the name and introduce people on your team or people in the market center on staff that you're going to be handing that client off to for maybe contract to close or any kind of post-contract follow-up. Client testimonials, you can do this in the KW Video app or with other tools, but basically this idea of filming your raving fans at the closing table. Market and industry is all about sharing what's going on in the market. And remember, guys, this is not about educating them with everything you know. This is about raising curiosity in their mind, getting them to call you so you can do a proper needs analysis and maybe CMA or market update with them in person. The agent bio or unique value proposition is a great way. Video serves this at a very high level because it really allows you to tell your story on camera, and then you don't have to say it in front of everybody over and over again, right? It's a leverage piece, but it also creates a human connection. Listing and lifestyle videos are obviously very popular on YouTube. You can show what it's like to live in that house or even that neighborhood. And that's something video does better than any other marketing or technology out there when it comes to listing properties. That's why you see companies like Zappos and the sort using video so much. It's really about the emotion behind it, right? The context and the gray area between photo and audio that where emotion actually lives. So you're telling them, giving them the essence of what it feels like to live in that area. And video does that very, very well. Now, community and neighborhood, absolutely same thing, but about the whole community. And this is where you can almost turn it into a blog by providing the latest, greatest info in a quick video blog style for what's going on in that area that you're farming or that you're specializing in. The only reason this is a little harder if you do it blog style is because you have to stay on top of it and be consistent about it. And then pre-listing is probably the most advanced we've seen, and this would be doing a very professionally produced listing video that you can send ahead of the listing appointment so that you don't have to explain your marketing plan or your materials in the listing appointment. You can focus on the needs analysis and getting the contract or the listing agreement signed. So these are just some, again, these are in the handout listed for you, but these are just to give you some ideas. The KW Video library that you have access to as a KW Video subscriber will help you sort of think through and know what to say, and it gives you some very powerful footage and everything that can really raise the production value of your videos without you having to do it all by yourself. But these are the models we see agents doing. Let's step out of here for just a second and talk about how you upload videos to YouTube. So what I'll do is just bring back over a YouTube screen here, and you'll see up in the top right-hand corner, you have a little simple upload button. Let's say you've made one of these videos, and we have webinars through the KW Video program on all different types of ways to make video, but there's just so many tools out there and videographers in your local area that probably can help you make video. The key is, for this presentation, what are you going to do with it? Well, you want to click that upload button there. Now, if you've done it on your mobile device, you're going to need to click the YouTube app or the YouTube button that allows you to share that video up to YouTube, and you're going to have to go through those steps depending on how your particular mobile app works or your particular mobile device works. But if you're on a desktop computer like we're doing here, obviously click the upload button, and you can see here I can select files right from my desktop and upload them to YouTube. Pretty simple stuff. It's going to upload and give you the opportunity to add a title, a description, and some keywords. Now, we can have a whole nother presentation about how to perfect that, but basics are make sure the title, the description, and the keywords are reflective of what you're actually saying or showing in the video. So if you're talking about a particular community in the video, great, put that in the title, the description, and the keywords. If your video is completely unrelated to a particular area or community area, but you really just want to use it to farm, or I'm sorry, to get SEO for that particular farm that you're focusing on, I wouldn't do that, because Google is getting smarter and smarter obviously by the day, and it's going to realize that by people clicking off quickly from your video that you're writing a title, you're writing descriptions and keywords that convince Google that, oh, this video is about that particular neighborhood, but then the video content has nothing to do with it. You don't want to do that. Google's getting smart to those tactics. So the idea is just be really organic and authentic in what you're doing and come from contribution in all of your videos. And the more you do that, the more value people see in it, the more they watch, and then of course the higher Google ranks you. Other things you can do here, they've got other tools and the sort, but here's the thing I would caution you about YouTube in general, and especially with their upload features. It can be kind of a time suck. So be careful with your time here. Video's kind of fun and editing's kind of fun, and it gets a little addicting. I spent my whole career doing this, and I can tell you as a real estate professional, it's not a dollar productive activity for you. You should be out there with your buyers and sellers, getting them into the properties they're looking for or moved on to the next property that they need. So that's one of the reasons that we actually created the KW Video program for you, was to help you get past that sort of bottleneck in the upload process. So when you're talking about making videos, and Marlinda can share some of this at the end of the presentation, but the idea is you have over 200 video templates and new ones every single month to pick from, both on the website and in the mobile app. And you'll see that here on your screens here, that you essentially just pick your video. And of course, through the process of making the video on your mobile device, which takes about 1 minute to 2 minutes at the most, you're essentially reading the script. You can even customize that script as you see fit, and you can put yourself on camera or choose to stay off camera for the entire video. It's up to you. We just want you to get started making a video, right? And then once it's done, it takes just a few minutes for it to upload to your YouTube channel and mix together. It's got music, your voiceover. Hopefully it's got you on camera if you chose to film yourself with those nice cameras we all carry around in our pocket now. Well, once it's done in the next few minutes, you just review it right there on the mobile app, and you can see you can watch it. You can even share it right to Facebook. You can text message it out, and of course, you can email it. And if you haven't seen this yet, it's really cool. I wish I could put my mobile device on the screen for you today, but I just can't do that in this room. But man, when you tap the email button, it gives you a nice clickable, customized video thumbnail. You can customize the text around it and literally email it right there from the app. Very, very cool. And of course, then you can use that in future emails or in your database or CRM for your touch campaigns and the sort. So the idea is that through KDB Video or whatever tool you're using, you want to create content that resonates for you and quickly get it up to YouTube so that you can then go share it. The app that KDB Video provides is actually great because it allows you to share right from the app. But let's take a second and talk about sharing this video that you've made and you got on your YouTube channel so that you can see the results of it quickly. Remember, we're talking about getting a video up and then sharing it out as soon as you can. So let's go back to that YouTube channel we were looking at as an example, and I'll just show you a couple of quick tips here. And if you're joining us late, the KDB Video app we were talking about is available at kdbvideo.com. The website also provides those tools for you. But if you'll look in your chat tool, we can also send out Marlinda's email again so that you guys can connect with her. And that's marlinda.hinojosa@kdb.com. You'll see that in your chat window too. So if you've made a video and you just want to get it up to YouTube and get it out there, we talked about uploading. Well, let's say it's up there and you want to share it. One of the most important things you can do, as you can see in my demo page here, is click your video manager. When you've clicked your channel over there on the left-hand side, you see my channel. You'll see, if you're logged into your YouTube account, you'll see up at the top a little thing called Video Manager. We want you to click on that. This is really nice because as the owner of your YouTube channel, this is like your insider's view of your library of videos. So the first video you've uploaded is going to display right here. The KDB videos that our solution provide for you show up here as well, right? They just happen to upload on your behalf. Whereas if you're uploading manually, you'll use the upload tool like we talked about, and then your video will be right here for you to share. Let's take it any one of these, right? So I'll just take this Mega Camp invite that we made. I can click on that and I go to what's called a watch page. And you guys can kind of see, I'll turn the volume off here, but you can see I've got my image and all that. So there's the video, right? The important thing is underneath any video player, as you guys have probably already seen, you can share videos any way that you want. And here's two quick, powerful ways for you to do that. Well, actually more than two. You can see underneath the player, there's a share button there, and it's giving me the link to this video. And this is the most frequent and common way for people to share YouTube videos. You can copy this link and paste it into an email, or you can hyperlink it to an image depending on your email service, or you can even paste this into the eEdge campaign that you're using, and eEdge does something really cool where it puts a video thumbnail there for you, which is really awesome. Now the other way you can share before we click off this is all these social media links, right? So YouTube gives you another great way to share videos directly with other social media platforms. You just click those buttons, tie into your Facebook or Twitter or Google+, whatever. And then of course you can embed video. And this is where you copy and paste the actual embed code. You can see it shows you the size of the video player that will show up on your web page. And you can do other features like turn off those annoying suggested videos that show up at the end of your YouTube videos. You can turn that off so that you have a nice clean video showing up on your web page. You can even turn off the player controls, so some fun things to experiment with there. But the main thing is embedding video is about putting the player actually on your website or a web page that you can control so that people watch the video there as opposed to watching it on YouTube itself. If you guys have questions on that, let us know. You can keep asking us questions through the chat tool here. And then, of course, you can email video through the links that we talked about. You do see an email through YouTube, but I don't recommend using it. Most real estate agents just ignore that feature. It's just about emailing through YouTube itself. Let's move that out of the way and then show you this sort of summarized through our presentation. You'll see here that when a video is embedded, as you can see on the left-hand side on an example we have of an e-agency website, you can see the players right there up at the top. That's what embedded video looks like, and look how cool that is. If I land on your website and you got videos like that, it's much more engaging than the paragraphs and paragraphs of text that you might have. In the middle down the bottom, you see an example of an eEdge video thumbnail put into one of their drip campaigns. In fact, this one's a little outdated. They've just launched, or they launched a while back, a whole new look and feel, and it's got custom video thumbnails in it, which is really cool. Of course, the Kitabee videos operate with that one as well. And then up in the top right-hand corner, you can see how we've pasted an image into Gmail, and I can just hyperlink that by copying that or highlighting that image and adding a hyperlink to it. So this is the power of sharing video from YouTube, right? This way, anybody that experiences these emails or these websites can click those images and watch a video right away. And this is important. This is why we do this first, to just get these results started with your YouTube channel. Get a video up there, start sharing it. That's the core value of having a YouTube channel. But here are the 4 takeaways for you for sharing. And again, this is in your handout to help you decide which one you want to try first. With texting, you can text right from the Kitabee video app as we talked about, and that's just the tap of a button and it pulls up your messaging service. But if you're not doing that or you choose not to for whatever reason, just copy and paste YouTube links into a text message on your mobile device. It's a little bit more cumbersome, but it is doable. But I highly recommend you check out the Kitabee video app because it makes it a lot faster and a lot easier. Now, the social media option is really about copying and pasting YouTube links onto Facebook, Twitter, or whatever, or you can share a link via our mobile app, right? Now, because of the explosion of video, obviously tools like Facebook, Twitter, they're really taking advantage of this. So if you're so inclined, you can upload a video file directly to that social media platform. You'll probably do that from a mobile app or from your desktop, but you'll have to have that video file on your desktop computer. Remember, you can download those, like we talked about earlier, from your YouTube channel anytime you want. Now with your website, it seems a little bit complicated because I know as agents we don't love going in and adminning our websites. It's not our job really, but unfortunately we have to do it. Or you might be fortunate enough to have an assistant doing it for you. But either way, it's a simple copy and paste job. You're copying and pasting embed code from YouTube and putting it into the admin tool of your website. And if we have time, we'll demonstrate that a little bit more towards the end of our webinar. And then lastly, emailing, right? Again, copying and pasting YouTube links into CRM emails like eEdge or your Gmail, whatever it might be. And experiment with your particular email service to see if it allows you to hyperlink a thumbnail image to a YouTube link or to a web page that has a video embedded on it. These are all available to you. It just depends on which website or email system you're using. I will tell you, eEdge does do that really nice custom thumbnail now, so that's a really cool reason to do the more video in your eEdge touch campaigns. All right, guys, any questions, just let me know. If I'm going too quick or too slow, you just let us know. So let's talk about optimizing your channel. So with the last bit of time we have, we really want to talk about how you optimize that particular channel, how you take advantage of some of the cool features that YouTube allows you to do. So let me slow down here for just a second. What I want to do is bring up on your screen some of the tips that we have available to you. Now this is really important for the handout part because this gets a little more technical, and this is where you're not going to be able to follow along with me given the time we have and all the things that are probably on your screen. So you want to make sure that you've accessed that PDF over on the right hand side and that you're able to look at some of these optimization tips. The other thing I want to point out is that in the last few minutes of our presentation, Marlinda's got a special offer for the attendees of this presentation today only. And one of the things that you want to really consider is all the additional training that's available to help you with some of these optimization options. We go through this in quite detail through some of the KW video training, plus we're live every week to help you with some of these issues. But I want you to make sure you start with the handout and then hear what Marlinda has to say, because she can probably help you as well get some of these optimizations done. So let's look at the basic ones that we recommend. On your screen and in the handout, you'll see that you can do a couple of key things that really make your YouTube channel stand out. And this would be something I would calendar out or give to an assistant and put as part of your business and marketing plan. The first one you'll see on the left-hand side is set up the top banner on YouTube channel. Just like Facebook, you really need to put a big, large photo at the top of your YouTube channel. We do it on Facebook, so do it on YouTube as well. It's a little bit of a different size and aspect ratio, but YouTube will guide you on what the requirements are. Just click the pencil in the top right corner of YouTube and you'll be there, and I'll show you that in just a second. You also want to add links to promote your business, specifically your web page, your website for your real estate business. And then, of course, there's lots of other features in there you'll see, like connecting to social media and the sort. But this is a good starter. Now, next you want to set up your channel navigation. This allows your YouTube channel to not just be a list of videos randomly, but actually be something that your clients can browse, or your potential clients can browse. This makes it more like a TV station experience, which is kind of cool. You probably want to have a couple of videos under your belt on your YouTube channel before you do that, but it's quick and easy and it's just a click of a button. The third thing over on the right-hand side is to create a channel trailer. What we mean by that is a video like we saw on Jackie Ellis's YouTube channel, where it's you giving an overview of what your channel is all about, maybe even what your business is all about. A great option for your channel trailer is that agent bio video or that unique value proposition video. You can make those in the KW video tool or on your own, but the general idea is to tell them what's unique about you, why you love being in real estate, and welcome them to your YouTube channel. They call that a channel trailer, and you'll see in your YouTube channel, when you click through the editing capabilities, you can actually create a channel trailer. And then you can select one from your library, or you can upload a new one right then and select it to be your channel trailer. In short, this is the video everyone's going to see first when they land on your channel. Now, underneath that, you can make your unlisted videos into public videos. So whether you're using KW Video or some other tool, some of your videos might be unlisted, meaning you can share them with anyone you want by copying and pasting those links or embedding those videos wherever you want. But when somebody stumbles onto your channel or maybe searches for you on Google or YouTube, they won't see those videos until you make them public. So basically, you can just follow the instructions here in your handout to do that. You click on the video manager, just click a button to make each video public individually. And then down below, you're going to see YouTube actually wants you to finish out optimizing your channel. So they're going to give you some channel tips, and they want you to complete those channel tips, and they'll recommend those in the order that they recommend them. And you can just chip away at those throughout next year or as part of your marketing plan. So any questions on that, let us know. I wanted to give you guys some key takeaways on where to find that. Now, when you go, let's go over to our YouTube channel and I'll show you guys what this looks like. Okay, I'm going to bring up on your screen. We're going to go back to our channel here. And we got a great question that just came in. Where is the channel trailer link, right? Okay, well, let's look at this. So one of the key things I want to point out, in addition to the channel trailer link, which we'll talk about in just a second, notice I'm logged into my YouTube channel, right? You can see my image up in the top right-hand corner. One of the things I want to do is hover my mouse over all the sections of my YouTube channel. If you're noticing, if you can see it, there's a pencil there when I hover my mouse in the top right-hand corner of the banner at the top of my channel. If you don't have one, you still will see that pencil. Go ahead and hover your mouse over it and click on it. This is where you add in the links and the channel art so that you can really customize and optimize that channel. Down below, you're going to see another pencil, and that will allow you to edit your channel navigation. Remember, that was on the last slide. Now, I want to do that first, and then notice I've got my channel navigation enabled. If it's in red, it's disabled, right? So enable it, and then click the Save button. Once your channel navigation is enabled, now you're going to see things like the channel trailer and the ability to add playlists on your homepage here and organize your videos into more of a TV-like experience, right? A more pleasant user experience for visiting your channel. So you want to have a couple of videos as you start filling those up, right? But you can turn on your channel navigation right now. You do not have to wait if you're doing this and following along with me. Now, one of the things you'll see is your channel trailer link. If you're seeing this two options here in the middle of your screen over on the left-hand side, one says for returning subscribers. You can see it's kind of underlined in gray there. The other one says for new visitors. When you click on new visitors, you'll be able to edit your channel trailer. So come over here next to the right-hand side, and you can see there's that pencil again, right? Click it and you can see I can change your channel trailer. If you haven't done one, you should see something like add channel trailer. So here's the main takeaway, right? Look for those pencils. You're logged into your account. Just look at all the pencils that are available. Each section has one, and it will let you piece by piece just put together your YouTube channel into a more friendly user experience. Doesn't take a lot of time, but don't feel like you have to do it all in one sitting. And there's no coding or any of that weirdness. It's just simply making a decision about where your videos are organized in the sort. So these are the key takeaways, right? And notice the channel tips. I still have a whole bunch of channel tips over here, and I have a whole segment of them that I can view and start chipping away at, right? So remember, this is something you want to take piece by piece, and don't get overwhelmed by it. The idea is to get a video, get it up there. You can always come back and optimize. And like I said, we have trainings on that throughout your KW Video membership, both on demand and live, where you can ask us questions and work through some of that. So remember, go back to your handout, to our slide here, and make sure that you see these instructions on how to get your channel optimized. Now, one thing I will point you to just as a pro tip, if you really get into this and you just find that you're getting better leads and better conversion because of your YouTube channel, you want to Google the YouTube playbook. In fact, you can Google YouTube playbook for brands. Great resource for you for getting really optimized on your YouTube channel. It'll talk about things like YouTube annotations and YouTube cards and all sorts of cool widgets that you can use to really connect with your clients and create more engagement. Very, very cool stuff. Now, don't forget the KW Video program is going to help you actually go through all that training at any time you want through our on-demand library. So speaking of that, I thought I would turn it over to Marlinda for the last few minutes of our presentation here and let her share with you some of the opportunities that KW Video provides you, but also this very special opportunity just for today's attendees. So Marlinda, let me go ahead and unmute you. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can hear you just fine. Thanks.
Awesome. If you guys are hearing Marlinda right now, go ahead and click your hand symbol. That'll raise your hand, lets me know that you got good audio. But Marlinda, I'm going to let you kind of introduce KW Video and the opportunity that you wanted to share with everyone on our presentation.
Great. Thanks, JP. So KW Video, I'm just going to give you a quick overview of the product. It's a powerful marketing tool. And I'll start by showing you the team. So here's our team at KW Video. We are KW, so we are located at headquarters here in Austin at KW Realty International. And we've got agents that help us build the scripts for the video and the content, and it's all professionally shot.
In fact, we've actually, we have some licensed agents at Keller Williams International, Marlinda. Myself, many others in this KWBRI staff. They really encourage us to fully understand exactly what's going on in the agents' businesses and our leadership's businesses as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's what's great, because now we're able to take that knowledge and actually build them into our scripts. So KW Video does come with scripts. And what's great about that is there's many agents not making videos because they don't know what to say, and they keep putting it off, like, okay, tomorrow I'm going to write my script, but then they never do. So now you have to put it off. We're going to provide you the script, the professional content, and as JP mentioned before, how editing can become very time-consuming. There's no editing involved. It's a very easy step-by-step process creating that video. The other thing about, JP mentioned Jackie Ellis several times using video, and Jackie will tell you that video has helped her business improve. Hands down, lead generation has really topped for her once she included video. Another agent is Mega Agent Steve John. He is a user of KW Video. He has found great success in his business with video. He really focuses his video use around 4 conversations: appointments, agreements, contracts, and closings. And he's incorporating video into each of these conversations throughout those processes. So really, you should try to find an area that you want to focus on to start incorporating video. Then let's see, crush it. Okay, so here we are, KW Video. We have over 200 scripts for you guys to choose from. You're also able to pull images from your KWLS to create listing videos. Great marketing tool. You can actually put on your site.
Oops.
Can you still hear me, John Paul?
Yep, sure can.
Okay. You can actually put on your signs, to text you for more information, and now you can text people that video link, based off all the conversations with JP had about how we are tied in with YouTube.
You know what I love about that?
Upload.
You know what I love about that, Marlinda, is you can still put your voice in it, and you can even film yourself at the beginning and end of that video, even with just your mobile device, to introduce the property. So it really is like a virtual tour on steroids. It is your photos from the Keller Williams listing system, but then you can actually enhance it by doing the walkthrough voiceover, and you can film yourself at the beginning. I love that because it really takes that virtual tour up a big notch.
It really does, and it's such a great marketing tool because now, once you send that video, your contact information is in that text message, and we all know everyone has a hard time figuring out what agent to use. Well, you just brought value to someone. And really, video is about building your brand and building your credibility. That YouTube channel, it becomes valuable because it's a dynamic space. It now is bringing value to your clients or potential clients, and as JP mentioned, it's the way to start that conversation.
Absolutely.
So,
Good.
the other thing is,
there we go.
Thank you. Is with our training and tools, we're bringing you, the membership's going to give you access to tutorials and webinars. The other thing that's fun are animations, putting animations either in your intro, your outro, and these are things that JP Lewis will cover in his trainings and some of his power sessions that he does with you throughout the year.
Absolutely. I love the discounts on the photo. If for anyone's kind of geeking out on adding things to their mobile device, there's some cool equipment there too.
Oh yeah, and the webinars, like you said, you can have them on demand or live. So here's that resource where you can get to them. And the part is the power coaching and training session with JP. They are offered year-round. He will help you put your videos to work, making it relevant in your business, making your brand more visible, helping you to updating your traditional marketing media. For example, video might be a good replacement for some postcards that you're currently using in your different marketing structures. So now this allows you to touch more people because you may not have everyone's address, but you may have their email or their text message phone numbers.
Yeah, when you compare the cost of sending out video versus sending out postcards, it's unbelievable. And a postcard's not going to have your tonality, your body language, and that whole human connection that only video can do.
So true. And as promised, we are extending a special offer to you. We are typically, the individual account is $500, and we're going to offer it to you guys for $450. It's unlimited. It's an annual subscription. And it's true, it will cost you easily $500 to have someone professionally make that video, not to mention the time involved. So today, $50 will save you. And so guys, please don't underestimate the power of video. Our business as real estate agents is about building relationships, and video helps you with that.
Yeah, so if you guys are interested, with a few minutes we have here, just be sure to email Marlinda. There's no commitment, if you email her, but definitely email her so she can put you in that order because we're really only offering this first 20 people. There's quite a few people on this webinar today, so definitely email her if you're at all interested. She can slot you in for this special offer. But I will tell you, throughout 2016, there's some big updates coming to not only the mobile app, but also the kdaviavideo.com website, and of course our training program, which I'm calling KW Video Academy, really designed for either you or that tech person on your team, or even if it's just the youngest person on your team, whoever it is that's helping you implement all the different technologies that are available to us as real estate professionals. We are passionate about teaching that person, or if it even has to be you, on how to get this stuff going so you're getting real results from them throughout this next year. Now, I want to point out to you on your screens here, I'm putting up the kdaviavideo.com website. Marlinda, is there anything special about this you wanted to mention other than just this is a great place where you can also find resources after they talk to you?
Yes, definitely. Please take time to go to browse videos. There you can see all the videos and the access that you'll have to the content.
Yeah, there's some really great stuff here. They've even organized some of them into campaigns. You can view what they look like in a finished version, but remember guys, there's not power behind video and real estate unless it is localized and it's about you. So that's why we built this tool. Our large brokerage competitors are just giving you an animated logo of their corporate logo and saying good luck. We're giving you scripts, content, media, training that you can then customize, because we all know real estate is a local business driven by local real estate agents as yourself. So definitely take advantage of this, as Marlinda mentioned. So we'll leave you with that. That's the special for you guys today. Marlinda's email is in the chat tool again if you'd like to connect with her. But definitely, guys, take advantage of YouTube at the bare minimum. You want to make sure you're using this free tool that Google provides you. Google also provides, a KW business account to all of you as well, like we mentioned. Now, I'll take any ahas or questions. I know we're just about out of time, but I'm going to stay on and take any questions you guys have via the chat tool, or if you have a aha you want to share, please do so. I want to leave on the screen while you're getting back to your business the action plan, and this is pretty straightforward, guys. Log in and activate your YouTube channel. Sign up for KW Video. This will help you a lot, so just connect with Marlinda to do that. But most importantly, upload and share video. Get it going. And then number 4, calendar time for later to optimize that channel or even delegate it to an assistant and hold them accountable to it. But while we're just documenting that action plan, I'm going to answer a couple questions that have come in. How do we embed video on an e-agency website? You know what? If you'll stay on the call for just about one more minute, I'll go ahead and pull that up and demonstrate that for you in just a second. It's actually not that difficult. It's a copy and paste job over to your e-agency website. Are you updating the free accounts at all, offering more videos so our agents can try it out? Yes, that's actually on our calendar. I don't have an exact date yet, but we do plan on changing the 6 free videos that are available on the website so that your agents can test out new videos. I definitely encourage you, if you are a KW Video subscriber, to show it off to other agents or at a sales meeting. That's also a great way to see if agents are of interest to it and give them a chance to see if it would be a good investment for them. Are there happy holiday ones? Yes, there is Hanukkah and Christmas, but if we don't have a happy holiday in there, we'll make that note to add happy holidays as a template, but we'll believe we've covered most of the holidays. If we have left one off or don't have a happy holidays, which is more generic, we'll be happy to do that. Thank you for that suggestion. How do you get the up next videos on the side of YouTube to only show your videos? That is one of the challenges of YouTube that we didn't get into today, but I'm glad you brought it up, Gary, and that is Google owns YouTube. So there is advertising around your channel that you won't have control over. But I will tell you, I wouldn't put too much stock into that. If you are concerned about it, I would embed your videos on your own website, which is easily done, because I don't find that the stats show that the advertising is that much of a detractor from your your own video. The biggest challenge with YouTube and distractions is just all the funny, engaging stuff that's probably not real estate related anyways. Cat videos and crazy videos like that people post that are more personal in nature. That's just the nature of YouTube. But I will tell you, it's overpowered by the power of being found online and being able to share videos so quickly and easily in all these different platforms, especially your website and social media. So I wouldn't worry about it too much, but yeah, it is a concern. And if you do put your videos on your website, that's why you want to make sure those suggested videos are turned off. So great questions. Well, while we have a few people still on, for those that want to stay, I'll just show you real quickly how you can do how you can actually put a video on any agency website. And this is a great demo because this is the same philosophy for all websites. It's really copying and pasting the embed code. So on your screens, you should see My KW, right? So I'm logged into My KW, and under the My Marketing tab, you see Manage eAgency Website. I go ahead and click that, and what's going to come up is that new window that shows your eAgency admin tool. If I was doing eEdge, same thing, right? eEdge admin tool would come up. One of the easiest ways to demonstrate this for you is to go to section 3.0 under Add Your Content. I'm going to click Add Your Content, and notice I can change any of these pages in different areas of the eAgency website. I'm going to go to section 3.7 because I have some pages already created, and I'm going to click Add or Edit Pages. What I'm doing here is I'm editing the pages that I've already created. If I can get that to click for me. Sorry guys, one second. My internet's now slowing down on me. I'll keep answering any questions that may have come in. Thank you guys for spending time with us. We really appreciate it, and we're glad to see some of you really want to go the extra mile and see some of this demonstrated for you. Okay, here we go. You guys should see now it finally loaded. These are the pages I already have. In fact, I have a renting versus buying page here. I'm going to click Edit. And if you've edited any pages in eAgency, you know what we're looking for. It's the WYSIWYG editor, right? Here it is down at the bottom. It's where I can type in text or change my pictures, all that stuff. What you want to do when you're embedding video, whether it's eEdge or your own website or eAgency, you want to look for the source or HTML button. eAgency calls it source, so I'm going to click that. And that's where this new window comes up, and you can see this text here. I just pasted the embed code right there. And that's just where you put it. Obviously, when you click source, you won't see anything, so you'll see a blank window there. Go ahead and paste the embed code and click the save button down here at the bottom. Now that I've saved that embed code, I can preview my site, and that'll come up on our screens in just a second. And this is really cool because now on that page where I embedded the, or I pasted the embed code, you'll see a video player. You'll have to bear with us. The internet is taking its sweet time now. Okay, so on your screens you see a demo website we have called Austin Home Buying Workshop. I'm going to click on that renting versus buying page, and now you can see there's a video there. I'll click on it. GoToWebinar is not going to play video very well, but you can see KW Video has my photo because I'm a little camera shy, my contact info. It's got all that great footage in the middle. Maybe not playing very smoothly, but that's GoToWebinar for you. Talk to those guys about playing video better. But yeah, great graphics. That's me in voiceover. You probably can't hear it, but and then of course my photo and my shot of Austin behind me and everything. That could be me on camera. If you're a little camera shy though, that's one of the great values of KW Video. You can do professional quality stuff without having to put yourself out there. But if you choose to, all you do is hit one button in the app and boom, you're on camera, ready to go. We even have features that allow you to put yourself on camera for the entire time. That's a great, easy way to introduce team members, do some of those fun social media videos, as well as some powerful customer service videos that could help you really create raving fans in your business. And in a business like ours that's based on referrals, what a great way to start generating more leads by staying in touch with your database and with your clients that love you through the power of video. So like Marlinda said, check us out. Email Marlinda at marlinda.hinojosa@kw.com. Even if it's just questions about KW Video, or if you want to sign up and get on that list, email her right now. We'll make sure you get that discount. So thank you from us on the KW Video team, as well as myself and the KW Technology team. Thank you so much for being with us and spending your time with us. We hope you have a wonderful holiday season and an excellent start to your 2016. We'll see you next time And thank you again for joining us on KW Technologies Tech Training. Take care.